He is very passionate about matters coast, and he has brought a lot of wealth and experience with his brother Salim Vuria and many leaders from the coast to this Kenya Kwanza coalition. Karibu.
Thank you.
Sorry. My good brother, let me ask William Kabogo is asking to leave. He had come to benchmark on matters appointing running mate. And he tells me he now has the relevant lessons and he wants to go and engage in the exercise of looking for a running mate for his candidature.
See, just like my colleagues who've spoken before me, allow me on behalf of the Power Fraternity and on my own behalf to congratulate Honorable Gachagua for being unveiled as the Kenya Kwanza running mate. Your Excellency, I may not pride myself for attending this ceremony. If it was only a preserve of Kenya Kwanza, I'll be very proud. But 41 presidential candidates will do exactly what we are doing today. Whatever we do after this will show the difference between us and those presidential candidates who are unveiling the running mates like us. Your Excellency, where I come from, there is one saying that says, kuzaa mtoto si kazi, kazi ni kumlea mtoto. Unveiling Honorable Gachagua as our running mate, si kazi. Kazi ni kuhakikisha William Ruto na Honorable Gachagua, mmoja amekaa State House na mwingine anatukaribisha hapa kuanzia tarehe 9 mwezi wa 8. That is the most critical thing going forward. And therefore, as we leave this place, we have to take this ticket to every household. In Kenya Kwanza, unlike the other areas, our competitors to say, we're not taking William Ruto to every household in this country. We're not taking Honorable Gachagua to the households of this country. As we market the two of you, we are taking to the house of this country a message of hope. That's the difference. We are taking real and practical solutions to the problems facing our people. The problems facing Kenyans will not be solved through pedestrian declarations. The problems afflicting our people will not be solved through political rhetorics. The problems facing Kenyans will be solved through well thought out programs and activities tailored towards addressing the plight of our people. And that is the message we are taking home, and that is the difference between us and our competitors. Your Excellency, I'm happy because a big portion of your opening speech was lifted from agreements that have been signed. Agreements that are legally enforceable. And therefore, these are not just mere promises to the Kenyan people. These are commitments. It's an oath between Kenya Kwanza and the Kenyan person. I will not today go through the commitments that you did on behalf of PA and on behalf of the Coast people. The difference between us and them is that as we go campaigning, whatever statement that will come out of our mouths is a statement that is lifted from a written document, from an agreement that is being held by a third party. That is the difference. The other side, their policies are rather reactionary. They only react to what Kenya Kwanza has thought through. For every well thought out policy from Kenya Kwanza, there is a street version from Azimio. A good example is what happened in Mombasa yesterday. Because of Kenya Kwanza committed in writing, signed an agreement forward on behalf of the people of Coast, that when we form government on the 9th of August, the port operations in the port of Mombasa, a dedicated program, both administrative and legal reform program, will be put in place so that the economic sufferings brought about the transfer of those activities is eased out. That is thought out very well in Kenya Kwanza. We had a street version in Mombasa yesterday from Azimio. From nowhere. If you look at their policies, if you look at the manifesto, the issue of returning the operations of the port does not appear anywhere in any written document by Azimio. The statement by the presidential candidate of Azimio yesterday was reactionary, a street version of a well thought out policy by Kenya Kwanza. It is laughable and indeed an insult to the intelligence of the coastal person for Azimio to say once the formed government, after winning the elections of 9th of August, that they will reverse the operations. Kenyans, if you look at the Azimio leadership, indeed you know that Azimio is the current government. If they know they did evil to the people of Coast, they can reverse it now. They don't have to wait for Mheshimiwa Raila to be president. They are government now. So to the presidential candidate of Azimio, that was a bluff. We're intelligent people. Zamani mlisema tunakaa chini ya minazi kungoja nazi zianguke. Not anymore. We, as a people, we know exactly what we have secured in Kenya Kwanza. Hence the reason why the entire coast will look the direction that Kenya Kwanza is moving. Because in Kenya Kwanza, there lies a solution to a land problem. In Kenya Kwanza, there lies a solution to a dwindling economic opportunities at the coast. And indeed, in Kenya Kwanza, our space at the national level shall be opened. Your Excellency, from the Power Fraternity, you have our word that we will go to every corner of this country, every village, knocking doors with humility, unlike the other side, kicking doors as they look for votes. We will be kneeling as we ask for votes from our Kenyans. Because that's what we are. And to echo what Governor Mutua, my brother Governor Mutua just said, As per, we are very happy to be in Kenya Kwanza, because finally the knee is off our neck. We can breathe, finally. Finally, Your Excellency, on the two propositions, one made by Moses Kuria and the other made by Honorable Adan Duale, I believe the team that we put together, the economic team that we have put together, that is their first task. Let them return to us a verdict that will make a Kenyan in Makueni, in Kilifi, in Kirinyaga, in Kisumu be proud, because they're in a country that values fairness and equity. I thank you.